Madrid, Spain's capital and second largest city in Europe, has a population of over 3 million people, and its inhabitants have a passion for protest, a passion for pastimes, and a passion for art, from classical to contemporary to culinary. We're going to hop on the metro and show you a few sights of this bustling city and find a culinary dish to recreate. So pour yourself a sangria, sit back, and join us for the ride. My name is Jason. They call me Garçon. I'm a photographer, podcaster, and wannabe cook. I love faraway places, people, and their way of life. So I sold everything I own and moved halfway around the world to learn more and share it with you. That's when I met Andre.
Soy Andrea y soy gallega. Me gusta la jardinería, hacer surf y viajar, pero sobre todo me encanta cocinar. He viajado por el mundo y vivido en el extranjero durante años. Me gustaría mostrarte cómo cocinar algunos de mis platos favoritos. A veces tienes todos los lujos y otras veces la más humilde de las opciones es sencillamente perfecta. Pues, al final del día, no importa dónde estés, lo que cuenta es reunirte con amigos y familia y disfrutar de una buena comida juntos.
And together, we are the Gallega and the Gringo. Madrid is a vibrant and captivating city that offers an array of experiences for every traveler. In this episode, we'll delve into a few attractions and activities that make Madrid a must-visit destination. Retiro Park is a renowned public park located in the heart of Madrid. Its history dates back to the 17th century when it was initially built as a royal garden for the Spanish monarchy. The park was established by King Philip IV in 1630 as a recreational space for the royal family and their court. In 1868, after the overthrow of the Queen Isabella II, the park became a public park. It's a great place to look at American things like the Predator and King Kong. Overall, it's a nice place to walk around. The San Miguel Market is a must-visit destination in Madrid. The iron frame structure was originally built in 1916 and serves as an indoor space where you can explore and sample a variety of traditional and contemporary Spanish cuisines. Inside the market, you'll find numerous stalls and vendors selling an impressive selection of fresh produce, seafood, cured meats, cheeses, baked goods, sweets, and more. The offerings cater to a range of tastes and preferences, from traditional Spanish tapas to international flavors and gourmet delicacies, and the vendors are happy to share great info about their products. Let's hear what this guy has to say.
Este costillar nos lo trae Discarlus, que son gallegos.
Gallegos.
Con carne de España, que es una rubia gallega, es rubia gallega.
Bueno, los japoneses ya empiezan a decir que incluso...
Bueno, vamos a comparar el guayú, eso y esa guarrería con esto. Vamos a
Sí.
compararlo con esto.
Bueno, rubia gallega también se llama la mujer gallega, ¿eh? A la mujer gallega. De hecho, todo el mundo decía hay que casarse con una rubia gallega porque es la que produce, la que...
Claro, sí, que
Sí.
Galicia es lo mejor que hay. Yo
El
que
producto...
salvado también, entonces, lejanamente a
Sí.
de Galicia.
Sí.
Porque haya nacido en Madrid.
Caray, vaya pieza, vaya pieza. ¿De cuánto sale la chuleta?
Pues sale, fíjate, este hombre ha cogido esta y le ha salido por...
Ya solo de precio, o sea, no de precio, sino incluso lo que es la pieza mínima, porque eso que pesa,
No,
2 kilos.
Coger, sí, está 2 kilos 600, pero puedes coger 100
Sí.
gramos también si quieres, ¿eh?
Sí.
Hay solo, a día de hoy, 4 zonas donde se cura el cloroférico. 4 zonas en toda España. Y hay muchas zonas que no serían aptas para curar, no es todo el país. Eso te digo que es un clima al revés, está en Salamanca, es centro pero pegando a Portugal, es una zona que quizá es la más óptima de todas para curar. Luego abajo en la sierra de Huelva y la sierra de Córdoba, de Pedro Chiste, o sea, un poco de zona de sierra, fría. Extremadura es muy grande, Extremadura tiene pocas zonas buenas para curar.
Sí.
Para criar casi toda Extremadura.
Sí.
Para criar,
Lo que es la cría.
pero para curar hay muchas zonas que no sale jamón, pero sale un poco húmedo. La zona buena de Extremadura es la zona de Montache, Regional de la Sierra, y toda la zona que pega con la sierra de Córdoba, o sea, de Huelva, de Jaén.
Yo soy española y no hubiera pensado que había diferencia entre la zona de criar y la zona de curar, la verdad.
La zona de curar es la delicada, porque criar, siempre y cuando haya una mula de esa de alcornoques o encinas que den bellota, da igual el clima, no importa que haga más frío o más calor para criar.
Sí.
Pero para curar importa mucho la humedad y la temperatura y la aireación.
El mercado de San Miguel no es solo un sitio para comer, sino también para pasar un buen rato escuchando a los expertos que trabajan allí. Tenemos mucho que aprender sobre nuestra herencia gastronómica y en particular sobre nuestros jamones, pero esa es una historia para otro día.
For some reason, Gringos have an obsession with celebrity, especially ones that died tragically. This guy was no exception. Ernest Hemingway had a deep and lasting relationship with Madrid, which played a significant role in his life and literary career. He was captivated by the vibrant atmosphere, rich culture, and the spirit of the Spanish people. We're going to take a brief stop at two of his haunts, Cerveceria Alemana and Botín. Hemingway was drawn to Cerveceria Alemana for its lively ambiance and its reputation as a meeting place for writers, journalists, and intellectuals. He would often visit the bar, especially during the time covering the Spanish Civil War. It is said that Hemingway frequented the establishment to relax, socialize, and seek inspiration. The bar's association with him has become an integral part of his identity. Photos of the writer, along with other memorabilia, are displayed throughout the establishment. The bar proudly celebrates Hemingway connection, and many visitors today come to experience the atmosphere that once captivated the famous author. Hemingway's next favorite haunt was Botín.
Bueno, lo hemos conseguido. Vamos a Botín a tomar un poquito de cochinillo y me imagino que sopa de ajo, que nos va a sentar genial porque realmente en Madrid está haciendo muchísimo frío y la verdad es que es lo que más apetece ahora mismo, un clásico y a disfrutarlo.
Botín is the world's oldest running restaurant, started in 1725. The restaurant has 3 levels, and we were lucky enough to eat in the basement. Their specialties are the cuchinillo, which is a roasted pig, nice and tender with the crispy skin, and the roasted lamb. Tender and delicious. Look at all that porky deliciousness waiting to be roasted. While everyone raves about the roasted pork, which I don't blame them, I'm most excited for the Sopa de Ajo, or garlic soup.
Sí, jamón, sí. Huevos.
Sí.
Ajo.
Ajo. ¿Qué es ajo?
Ajo, garlic.
Garlic.
Sopa de ajo. Sí.
En es sopa.
Sopa. Ese porous. Vale.
Sopa de Ajo is a traditional Spanish soup that has been enjoyed for centuries, and its origins can be traced back to the regions of Castile and Leon, where it was originally a humble dish made by farmers and shepherds. The soup's simplicity and use of readily available ingredients made it a popular choice among the working class. It was a nutritious and warming dish that provided sustenance during cold winter months or long days in the fields. Garlic, being the key ingredient, was known for its health benefits and ability to ward off illnesses.
So what we are going to do now is la sopa de ajo, which is a staple of the Spanish cuisine everywhere. And I think it's great because you just have to grab some leftovers or whatever you have in the fridge. It doesn't have to be ham. In this case, I have some pieces of the end of a ham that I peeled before and cut myself. And so I'm gonna cut it in small tacos. You know, in Spanish, tacos, at least in Spanish, in Spain, it means that the pieces, the small pieces. So I'm gonna cut these ones. I have the garlic. I'm not going to do much because it's just for dinner, so I'm going to do just a small quantity. I'm gonna chop it and fry it in there. I have a pimenton. I have the paprika one, and I also have the sweet one. So just a splash of paprika, so it's not very heavy for a dinner. And I have all bread. This one is white bread. You can use almost anything. So the most important part is that you have all bread. You can work with fresh bread, but it's better because otherwise you will get the inside too thick, melt inside the soup, and it will be like a puree instead of a. We want the big chunks of bread to be identified, and then we have my mother's chicken soup that we are going to use because it's great. Well, she puts almost everything inside, and yeah, it's amazing. It has beef, well, it's chicken stock with beef and panceta inside, and probably costilla and serrano ham. So it's always very good. It makes these huge pots. I always have in the fridge to use for this kind of everyday meals. Yeah, you can get this one.
Sure.
That's 3 or 4, you know? Yes, I'm gonna take this one out. Oh my god. Let's put them here. And what we are going to do is put them so they will be soft and amazing. I think that's all. So what we're going to do is first we are going to mince the garlic, and we also have the extra virgin olive oil that my friend Sabela was so nice to bring us from her father's land in olives in Cuenca. So they are from their own family house, and it's amazing. I mean, it's cold press, first pressed. You can see it in the colors that it has, and the taste is so good. This is amazing. You can eat it with everything. You can eat it for breakfast with just almost anything, even with fruit. It's so good. Not too thin, so it will not immediately burn. And I'm gonna slice and prepare the bread as well. I like to kind of cut it a bit thin. Some people already cut it in pieces, so they just grab on pieces and just put it like this. I like the slices, so later on when you scoop it around, you will still have the bread, and it will melt naturally and separate and make it in small chunks, easy to eat. So what we are going to do first is very lightly, because it's extra virgin olive oil, it's the cold press, so it burns at very low temperature. So we don't want to go any higher than 150 degrees Celsius, which is how much in Fahrenheit? I can't Jason, like you have to see his face, like what?
I don't know.
I'm not Google. So usually that's one of the things that I like most about the gas stoves, is that you can tilt it this way. I don't know if you can see it from this camera, for sure you can tilt it, and so you have all the olive oil, because you don't need many of it, and you can tilt it. You cannot do it with an electric stove or anything. So I think gas is so good. So we are just going to put the garlic in and be just like infuse it and get it a bit crispy, but very, very, very soft, you know. You see that it's going so fast because when it gets brown, it's fast. It goes like this, you know. You don't have any time to react, so you just pull it up and that will be fine. If you have an electric stove, you can use it as well. You just, instead of tilting, you can tilt it for, because once it reaches temperature, it will be fine. Otherwise, you just get it off of the stove once you think that you are going to overdone it. And you always have the water. You can do it with water, or you have the stock, so you can splash very carefully a bit of stock, so it will stop the cooking. So now what we are going to do is get the pimenton, which is burns. It burns so fast that you have to be very, very cautious with the. Okay, it's almost there. I don't know. I would say 5 seconds, 10 seconds away from the perfect, but because even when you think that you cannot stop it, you know, it keeps cooking once you get it out of the gas. So you have to be very cautious. Okay, now this one, and then just get the bread in and begin to fry it. Okay, this. Well, now I can see that it's small pot because we didn't want to do a lot of quantity. Now you can heat it up a bit. We didn't want to do a lot of quantity. Probably would have been wiser to cut the bread. Now it looks a bit ridiculous because the size of the pan is quite narrow and you cannot really spread out the bread. But it's, well, every time you go to find this kind of things that no, never is perfect, but you just deal with it and it's completely normal. It happens in all kitchens, you know. You just work around it and try to make the best of it. So we just want to get it a bit fried, a bit nice. So we can put. I didn't put the ham. Of course, I didn't put the ham. I should have put this ham before the bread. So yeah.
What kind of ham is this?
It's serrano, ham serrano de bellota. It's very, very good. You can put the ham before so it will sweat, you know, a bit of the flavor inside the pot and then the bread. But I think because the heat is quite nice now, it will be okay. It's a very humble dish and it's very, very good. It's like, you know, a 14. Yeah, really, really nice. I'm gonna put the peel stock. This one is amazing. In another video, we will show you how to do it because I think it's the best stock that I ever tasted. She's been cooking her whole life and she knows how to do soup. This one is so good. That part. Very good. The padding. I don't want wasting the spoon, you know. Okay. Nice. Qué rico. It really smells really nice. She's fantastic doing it. It's even clear, you know. She's so good at it. And she makes these huge pots. So you always have stock at the house, which is always nice. You never know when winter crave this kind of food. So let's heat it up a bit. Kind of melting the bread in, but keeping the chunks. I like chunks. There's some people, some cooks, some chefs that like to blend it afterwards, and they are really nice as well. But it's kind of, it loses the traditional texture in the mouth. think that some people, I mean, you have to keep in mind that it's just bread because some people might find it funny in the mouth because it has this kind of, soggy bread and it can look like maybe fat or something like that, but it's just bread, so don't be scared of the texture. Put a bit more. Once it's boiled, a couple of minutes, it's done. Gonna let it rest for a few minutes there so it gets nice and ready to be eaten. So the eggs are ready and we are gonna take them out. So we have the soup with eggs. I just got them out and we are gonna crack them here. So we put two? Yeah, I think so. Oh, nice. Let me just grab a spoon. Mmm. Está muy rico. Try it. You are my friend. Could be better. Yeah. Okay. Come beside.
Oh my god, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I know.
It's like eggs and ham and toast in a soup. It's almost like eating breakfast as a soup. It is